it, and then I just completely remembered that Nikki cashed in.
Yeah, I completely forgot Nikki cashed in on Raw. I completely forgot about it. When you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, we were talking about Becky and Sasha doing it, and then, oh yeah, Nikki cashed in.
Yeah, completely forgot about that. Which is not a good thing. That should have been more memorable. But yeah,
Kind of
there's
long.
not just that. It's one Raw is 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not good 3 hours.
Yeah, that and all the other shit that's happened this week with Cena returning and Balor challenging Roman and
Cena returning, Karrion Kross being beat by Jeff Hardy, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan news, Chavo Guerrero showing up on AEW, Nick Gage showing up on AEW,
Jeffrey song.
Roman saying no to Cena, Roman saying yes to Finn. Fact that Samoa Joe is probably going to face Karrion Kross. There's a lot going on. It's one of those where it's probably a good time to be an actual legit wrestling fan.
Yeah, it's like a lot is like going on that you don't remember exactly everything. So I'm not taking anything away from Nikki. It is a big title win, just like all this other stuff that was going on that we had to talk about. It's like,
well, it's a big deal because, well, one, I've heard a lot of people talk shit about the fact that Karrion lost to Jeff, which I wouldn't have booked that way. My personal way of how I would have done it, but the fact that Jeff had to kind of like cheat to win, is it's showing more of a good positivity towards Karrion, where I don't think he's really being buried by Jeff. But it's one of those where it's CM Punk and Daniel Bryan have been the forefront of the news situation in wrestling currently.
yeah.
And I have friends that are wrestling fans that are messaging me and going back and forth and don't like the fact that I'm not buying into it completely. I mean that wholeheartedly. They don't like the fact that I'm not like super excited. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna get super excited for something I'm gonna be let down about. You know?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I just remembered. So that Monday, like when Jeff beat Carey and all that, we were playing 2K19 that night because 2K20 sucks and they have nothing better right now. How I even said that I really wish they would bring back No More Words, and then a few hours later, No More Words is apparently back.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff's theme song.
Well, I told you then that he signed an agreement that he's supposed to get it soon.
And then that night they were talking about it. He gets it.
Yeah.
Funny.
Well, that's why everyone says that's probably the reason why he probably won, is because they brought back the new music. They're not going to lose.
Yeah.
It's one of those where I don't have a lot of trust in main roster to do right by NXT, but like even someone's like, oh, that's them punishing Triple H. I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Yeah.
But either way, that's all I got. Thank you for talking about Money in the Bank and everything else.
Yeah, no problem. Just I hope like all this goes well with all the organizations, with Punk and Roman happening, or not Punk and Roman, Cena and Roman happening, and Bryan do good in AEW.
That'd be funny if Roman went to AEW. I don't see that happening, but it'd be funny.
Vince would be pissed.
I don't even know what they would call him at that point, because Roman Reigns is a completely made up name. That's not even close to his real name.
The real Samoa Joe.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, that was our discussion about the 2021 Money in the Bank and the subsequent news that broke out since then. Again, you can get us on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter at Wrestling S Cool. Facebook is Wrestling Still Cool. The app for Facebook is Wrestling Still Cool Pod. You can email us at WrestlingStillCool@gmail.com. TikTok is WrestlingStillCool90. My personal one is KM_Wrestling Still Cool. I think that's pretty much everything in terms of social. Just give us any kind of feedback you can there. Definitely appreciate it. I've been noticing that Facebook has been increasing in the following and likes, so I appreciate that from you guys. All right, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.